نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال معنا نهج حياة جئنا تبصرة عن كل ضلال أعددنا بضع رسالات تحمل نورا للأجيال ولكي لا ننطفئ هلموا كي نحيي في نورا للأجيال ولكي لا ننطفئ هلموا
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أولم يرى الذين كفروا أن السماوات والأرض كانتا رتقا ففتقناهما. Respected elders and my dear brothers and sisters, I welcome all of you with the Islamic greetings. May peace, mercy and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of you. The topic of this evening talk is Quran and modern science related to astronomy. In the field of astronomy, if you ask a scientist that how was our universe created, how it came into the existence, he will tell you about the Big Bang theory, that initially the whole universe was one primary nebula. Then there was secondary separation which gave rise to galaxies, which further split to form things such as our solar system, which gave rise to planets, the sun and the present earth which we live in. I started my talk by quoting a verse of the Holy Quran from Suratul Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 30, which says, أَوَلَمْ يَرَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. Do not the unbelievers see أَنَّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ كَانَتَا رَتْقًا فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا, that the earth and the heavens were joined together and we clove them asunder? This verse of the Holy Quran speaks about the Big Bang theory in a nutshell. Imagine what we came to know today. The Holy Quran mentions it 1400 years ago. 1400 years ago. When I was in 6th standard, I have learned that the sun, that the earth and the other planets rotate about its own axis. But I thought that the sun was fixed. It did not rotate. But the Holy Quran mentions in Suratul Al-Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 33, which says, وَهُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has created the day and the night. وَالشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ, the sun and the moon. كُلٌّ فِي فَلَكٍ يَسْبَحُونَ, each one traveling in an orbit with its own motion. The Arabic word yasbahun, which is derived from the word sabaha, which is described the motion of a moving body. If I say a man is doing sabaha on the ground, it will not mean he is standing. It will mean he is walking or running. And if I say a man is doing sabaha in the water, it will not mean he is floating. It will mean he is swimming. Similarly, the Quran uses the word yasbahun, which is derived from the word sabaha. For a celestial body, it will not mean it is flying. It will mean it is rotating about its own axis. And today we have came to know with the help of an equipment, we can have the image of the sun on the tabletop and we see there some black spots. And it takes approximately 25 days to complete one rotation, indicating that the sun takes 25 days to complete one rotation. The Quran mentions in Suratul Yasin, chapter number 36, verse number 38, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍّ لَهَا, that the sun runs its course to a place determined for a period determined. The Arabic word mustaqar, which is used, means to a place determined for a period determined. Today, we have came to know that the sun, along with the solar system, it is moving towards a point in the universe, which the scientists call as the solar apex. and it is moving at a speed of 12 miles per second, and it is moving in the universe. It is moving towards a point in the universe which they call as a point in the constellation of Hercules. This same message is repeated in Surah Ra'd, chapter number 13, verse number 2, in Surah Al-Fatir, chapter number 35, verse number 13, in Surah Al-Luqman, chapter number 31, verse number 29, as well as in Surah Az-Zumar, chapter number 39, verse number 5. It says that the sun and the moon runs its course for a period determined. The Holy Quran mentions in Surah Ad-Dariyat, chapter number 51, verse number 47, which says, وَالسَّمَاءَ بَنَيْنَاهَا بِأَيْدٍ وَإِنَّا لَمُوسِعُونَ, that it is we who have constructed the filaments and the expanding universe, and it's we who makes the vastness of the space. Edwin Evero, who is very famous scientist, he discovered and said that the universe is expanding. The galaxies are receding each other, which the Quran mentions in 14,000 years ago, 1400 years ago. At last, I end my speech by saying some motivational lines. सजदों से तेरे क्या हुआ सदियां गुजर गई, सजदों से तेरे क्या हुआ सदियां गुजर गई, दुनिया तेरी बदल दे वो सजदा तलाश कर. जज़ाकल्लाह खैर. अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू.